Hey guys, it's Raul again, and today I'm very excited to bring you guys my TBR for March Mystery Madness. So for those of you who don't know, March Mystery Madness is a month-long read-along where we focus on reading mysteries. I'm going to link the Goodreads group down below for the read-a-thon if you guys want to check it out and see what other people are reading and see who's joining and everything. I've been super excited for March to come along so that I can participate in this read-a-thon, because I tried to do it last year, but because of school and everything, it was just so hard for me to actually try and fit extra reading, because March was just extra busy for me last year. But I'm really excited that this year I actually get to participate. I've been a little bit slower on my reading because I've been playing video games and watching a lot of movies and stuff, but for March I'm going to try my best to focus just on reading so that I can get through a lot of these mysteries, because obviously mystery is one of my favorite genres. I've talked about it before here on my channel. And yes, I'm really excited to get to some of these mysteries because I've had some of these books sitting on my shelves for a while, and I'm just super excited to finally get to them and have this opportunity to get to them. Now this year the hosts have come up with 5 prompts to get us to read different books and fit them into these 5 prompts. So it's just 5 words and we can kind of interpret them however way we want to. And those prompts are new, old, blue, again, and borrowed. For the first prompt, new, I decided to choose Lies You Never Told Me by Jennifer Donaldson. This book I've mentioned in a previous video before. I'm not really sure exactly what it's about because I don't really look into the synopsis, but I know it takes place with 4 different POVs, and there's some kind of mystery going on between these 4 characters and these intertwining storylines. That's all I really need to know. Multiple POVs, intertwining storylines is always something that's going to pull me to want to read this book, so I'm really excited. I'm choosing this as new because this is a newer release, but it's also a new to me author, so that's why I'm choosing to pick this one for the new prompt. And for old, I'm picking Betrayal by R.L. Stine, not only because this is an older series. This is a trilogy that takes place in R.L. Stine's Fear Street series, which for those of you who don't know, was written in, I believe it was the early 90s. But it's also set in the early 1900s, so it also fits within that prompt because it's an old series, but it's also set in older times. So yes, I figured this was going to be perfect to fit within that prompt because it is a book that I've been wanting to read for a while. I actually read the first book in this trilogy years ago when I was in high school and just never finished off this trilogy. It's like the origins of Fear Street. So I'm really excited to finally get to this one. And for the next prompt, blue, I've chosen Daughter of Deep Silence. This is obvious why I'm choosing this as blue because the entire cover is blue. But this is also one of the books that I had on my 12 books that I want to read in 2019. So this is perfect to fit it into this read-a-thon. It's probably going to be the first book that I actually end up picking up to make sure that I actually read this book. But yeah, I'm really excited. This is a kind of mystery revenge story that follows this main character who's trying to take revenge on something that happened to her, kind of like that Revenge series that was on TV years ago. But yeah, it's one book that I've heard really good things about and I'm really excited to get to. Now for the prompt, again, I'm choosing There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins, and this one I'm choosing for this prompt because I actually last year started this book on audiobook and got a couple of chapters in, but just never was able to finish it. I was distracted with a lot of other things and just never really got into the story. So I'm trying to read this book again, start it over and actually finish it this time because I can actually focus on it. And this is kind of a YA version of Scream, which I'm really excited about because I love slasher movies and everything. So yes, definitely excited to revisit this book and actually finish it this time. And for the last prompt, borrowed, I am choosing Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris, and this one I'm choosing because I'm actually borrowing an audiobook copy of this from my library, which I already have on hold. So yes, really excited about getting to this one. I've heard really good things about B.A. Paris's writing and everything, and a lot of my friends here on BookTube have read her books and really enjoyed them. This one's about a marriage that it's keeping some secrets, and there's, seemingly it's a perfect marriage, but they have a lot of things going on at home and everything, so I'm really curious to see what this is about. Really excited to finally get into a B.A. Paris book because I've heard really good things. I've heard they're quick and addictive, and yes, definitely going to be perfect for this read-a-thon. And this year there's actually a bonus prompt that they added in if you want to choose to complete it or not, and that prompt is wedding, so a book that might have a wedding in it. I'm not choosing any books for this prompt because I don't, off the top of my head, I can't really remember if there's a book that I have that has a wedding in it, but if any of these do, that'll be a bonus and that'll be great. So I'm just excited to participate in this read-a-thon and get to these books and you know, just participate with everybody else and just read mysteries, because I absolutely love mysteries and I tend to read them fairly quickly because they're always so engaging and so absorbing. So comment down below and let me know if you guys are going to be participating in March Mystery Madness, what you guys are going to be reading, because I'm super interested to see what everyone's reading for this read-a-thon. Thank you guys all again for watching, and I will see you all next time.